Are you healthy? Are you ready to take a fight booking? Like, is it just like where are you at with all this? I guess is my question. Now they're already starting to put together some events in 2016, but I haven't seen your name pop up yet.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely healthy. I'm ready. We're trying to get something done. Get a new deal done. Obviously.
You're out of contract?
So we not out. No, we're just coming up on the end. So we're trying to figure it all out, and I think that's been the hold up.
Okay.
We're working with the guys. And obviously Scott and Rich, they're awesome dudes. Kevin K and John Slesser, all these guys they've been amazing. Taking great care of me over the last, 4 or 5 years now. So it's been amazing. So I'm just trying to figure it all out, trying to get it all done. And, that's I think what's kind of been the holdup, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Are you hoping to solidify this before you get to that date, or are you going to try and get to this date to, see if World Series or UFC are interested in your services?
I don't know. I mean, obviously I have the greatest thing about my career, honestly, is having amazing management. Man, I see so many guys who have taken the wrong fights, or see so many guys who have been not protected in contracts and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. And I have an amazing manager, Dave Martin, and we'll get together and trying to figure it all out. And luckily, with the position I'm in with Bellator, man, we have a great working relationship. So I have, high hopes that we're going to get something figured out. But, who knows? It's my biggest thing is staying active.
When we brought up the name Benson Henderson, it seemed like a little light bulb went up over your head. There's a few intangibles outside, that being one. And then what about Ryzen? Has there ever been any talk about that? Would that interest you going that way as part of a partnership?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, actually, because about the Ryzen, I was actually was it my last? Yeah, it was my last fight. Wife and I were sitting there. We went to the press conference. We were sitting there, and I didn't know, but they were about to do a Ryzen press conference right before they did the Bellator press conference. So then they almost announced, okay, we're going to start the press conference. So me and Bobby Lashley both walk up, and they're like, oh, no, guys, we're doing the Ryzen press conference first. So we walk back, and as I was walking back, what is his name? The guy who's in charge of it.
Sakakibara?
It's Japanese. Yeah, Akakibara. He was walking back, and I didn't even, know where it was, but I was like, shoot, I'll fight in Japan. And he grabbed me and he goes, yeah, you fight in Japan. Yeah. So, and then a kind of light bulb went off in my head, and I was kind of thinking, holy cow, I kind of forgot that I fought Akihiro Gono. And he was obviously a legend in Japan, and, I was his last fight, basically retired him. So there might be, an interest there. So, I mean, that would always be something cool. And then obviously watching, King Mo and Brendan Ward and those guys go over there and see them fighting in the ring, and King Mo's wearing the wrestling shoes, that would be something cool as well. So I definitely have interest in that. So we'll see if that happens. And obviously Ben Henderson, man, that dude, I don't know him personally. I like what he stands for. I think he's a good dude, and I love the way he fights. He constant aggression and coming forward, and it's always an exciting fight. So whenever I heard about that, obviously that was something. I'm always the first guy to kind of, get pumped up. Whenever Gilbert Melendez was coming over, I said I was the first one and shot out a Twitter message saying I would love to welcome him to Bellator. So I want exciting fights. I want big fights. You can't deny, win or lose, my fights are exciting. I would venture to say I'm one of the most exciting guys in the world, honestly. So I, go out there and it's exciting, win or lose. So I like those kind of fights. I think a Josh Thompson fight, I think a Ben Henderson fight, those kinds of fights are great for me and great for the fans and great for whatever organization,